Welcome back, everybody. I have made it to season 4. This is season 4, episode 1, and it is called New Terra. It's important for me to call myself out when I feel, when I look back through my reactions and I'm like, I didn't like that, or I didn't like that I said this certain thing, or maybe I felt a certain way on that specific day, but I don't feel that same way now a month later or a couple of weeks later. I really wanted to talk about Clarissa before we jumped into this new episode. I don't know what Clarissa's story is going to be going forward. I will say there is a big part of me that I want. I'm nihilistic and I'm optimistic at the same time. And I'm trying to be more and more optimistic as I continue on my personal healing journey and growth journey. I know why I was cautious of Clarissa. It's hard when you go through real deal stuff in real life where you deal with people that are messed up and you kind of have to traverse the world with those scars because they do mess with the way you view things. I don't want to fall into this person bad, this person good, because that's not how life is, and I know that. So I just want to say, like, I do feel sad that I felt like I'm glad Amos, I know this is not even a real thing, but for me, I do think about this stuff. I think about it because I wonder if this was real life, what if Amos did kill her on that ship? And then we don't know what her future is. And I think that's the thing about life is even the people who choose the wrong things over and over and over will choose something right at some point. And I know that there are many people who don't end up choosing the right thing, but I think many more people do choose the right things, and they do turn around and they do change. So I just wanted to say that because my bloodlust was high, and I think there is a natural part to that. There is a survival instinct to that, especially if certain characters, they might trigger certain things within me because I've gone through certain things and I have biases. And so that was happening a lot, and where I just felt like I was a little bit too bloodthirsty for my own liking. But I know it's fun. It could be entertaining to watch that, but it's still like, yeah, I think there's a balance. I think Amos wasn't wrong when he said people like this don't change, because he's dealt with those types of people in his own life, and he's seen that they never changed and they only probably got worse. But that doesn't mean that it's not cookie cutter. Everyone is so different. And the one thing that was very noticeable about Clarissa was she did cry when she killed the first guy in the other ship. There was emotion. So it's not like she was getting off on it or enjoyment. It was something she truly thought she needed to do. So I will just say, I don't know what happens with her story. Of course, I'm very thankful that she survived because she helped change the course of what was going to happen for the crew. So yeah, I rather be on a path of, hey, people can change, people can heal, because I believe it. I'm going through it. I know people who go through it, and they're not the same people they were 5 years ago, a year ago, 10 years ago, 20 years ago. And I really believe that is who we are as humans. So I just wanted to say that. Bloodthirsty is probably not the best thing to be. But yeah, I just wanted to say that, and I am now going to start this episode. So let's do it. Maybe they can get supplies or just certain things from these different planets or solar systems and make life on Mars. They must have better technology.
Entering restricted space. Veer off now or we will fire.
So I mean, yeah, it's what they thought. Everyone's gonna try to keep coming. Damn. They have to go in slow, don't they? Or is that not a thing anymore?
This is the UNN Tripoli. Shut down your drive now or we will fire.
This is a refugee ship.
Mama, I'm scared.
Whatever happens, we will be together.
Together.
Piccola, the OPA orders you to comply.
We will not. We've been begging for a port since Ganymede fell. No one would let us land.
You're going to kill us. Just do it now.
Go! 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 Go!
Whoa. Yeah, might as well go to a habitable place where you can have a better life.
Did you speak to Naomi?
It was lovely meeting her, except it was through a screen. Such a shame she couldn't come down to see the farm.
Wow.
That was a long trip you were on. She could have taken those gravity drugs on the way. It's a long haul.
Don Quixote. I have the book.
Reread this.
I started it, but I haven't finished it. You guys told me all this, the Rossi, the Rocinante. It all had, there's so many things from the book in this series.
Gonna be a real turd floater, huh?
So he's just going to be connected to him here on out.
Ring?
We're going to New York.
The hell's in New York?
Tall buildings, good pizza. Secretary General of the United Nations who summoned me.
You can ask her. Tell her to let you go through the ring.
I have.
I wonder what that rain tastes like.
To love the rain when I was a kid. Sit out here and watch the lightning storms.
Sounds beautiful. We're gonna talk about that ride, kid.
That's so interesting. Like Miller sometimes peeks through for moments.
Has to meet in person one day. You know, I'm quite a dancer.
Holden never stopped saying.
Oh, that's all of his parents.
Penga, Tawanda, or Belta, Fuku Penga, Tawanda. Oh, okay.
See you soon.
Oh, that's so cute.
One vid message a month now.
Mhm.
I didn't have anyone to call.
Okay. There's a lot of past in my past, so I'm gonna skip it.
At least you have the choice. I'll spend the rest of my life in here. Like Dad.
Yeah, they really threw the book at you.
Letting me work in the shop with you. Kept me sane.
You were a good mechanic.
If I wanted to, I could have blown the outer door while I was in it. Killed myself.
Yep.
Was that on purpose?
If I was staring down a lifetime sentence, I'd want to have the option.
It was kind of you to make the offer. But Anna was right. I don't deserve the easy way.
Stop it. You breathe in, you breathe out. Eat, shit, sleep. Take whatever they give you, and you give nothing in return.
Can I bother you again sometime?
Sure thing, Peaches.
Aw. Oh, that's so funny. I just talked about this situation, and now they have an interesting relationship.
Start this shit with me again.
Half our population is unemployed, and we've been given the biggest opportunity to give them jobs, to give them a purpose.
That's a
in
good
century.
point,
Every
honestly.
week,
That woman makes a great point, though. So I think about Nico all the time, where he's just forever on that waiting list to become a doctor.
This world survived. About 100 or so. They're calling the planet Ilus.
Makes sense. Ilus was a brother of Ganymede.
Who gives a fuck? I didn't bring you here to teach me mythology.
Doesn't appear to be active.
For a few hundred years, we thought Phoebe was just a ball of ice orbiting Saturn. Is Ilus
A ghost town or another fucking Eris?
And if it is another Eros?
Evacuate the Belters. Destroy the proto-molecule if you can. Get the hell out of there.
Nice of Avasarala to clear up our salvage plan.
How'd she look?
Fine.
No, I mean like, what was she wearing?
You don't.
Whatever happens down there, we'll deal with it together.
Abby? See you, Rana. Hey, I got a few bites on apartments, so I shouldn't be too much longer.
As long as you need water.
Oh, pretty good. Thank you.
Yeah, I can really heat him up.
Hey, Bobby.
Nice to see you, Flyboy.
Just passing through the neighborhood. Thought I'd check in live for a change.
You're heading to the ring. Are you going to New Terra?
I can neither confirm nor deny that.
There's proto-molecule down there.
We are experts in the field, so who better to go and see for sure.
That is true.
You just have to believe that what you're doing really matters. And then the fear can't control you.
Shit, Blaze getting mad.
What faction are you with?
You'd pay well. Fuck you, your own.
Who is ignoring the truth?
The one that still fight for the belt. They keep belters out of the ring. So they find the gold first. He was with dirt.
Jeez.
It's nice to know Martians have to go through this as well.
Yeah, but they get to train for years in 1G.
This is our home now, and we will not be driven out again.
Keep going.
Man. Ooh.
What are you doing here? Is the universe about to end again?
Did you think I'd miss the chance to talk to you, Moon?
Is your back?
Well, it hurts when I move. Which means nerves are regrowing, so that's good.
You hear how many of those refugees died trying to adapt? A lot of them had to go back up to orbit. They were foolish to think they could live there.
It's not foolish to want free air and free water and a home for their children.
In 2 generations, their children will be in us. They won't even remember what they were.
Everyone should have the right to decide for themselves.
Be on Ilus in a few weeks, then what?
I'll let you know. Thanks for the ride.
What are we supposed to... Wait!
Got something you want to say to me, Sailor?
I just wanted to ask you for a drink. Or to get you a drink.
Crazy.
Crazy?
Yeah.
Me crazy? You look like you about ready to vent some stuff for looking at you the wrong way.
Are you kidding? First scientists ever to study a whole new biome. We're making history.
How'd that go?
We gave him a percentage of the take.
Where did I saw him recently in a movie. Is he in the Dark Knight Rises?
You think the OPA give a shit about that?
No, I do not.
After you.
Holy jeez. Oh god. Whoa. Wow. This is amazing looking. Wow. Did everybody die? How did that even happen?
23 of our people are dead, including the mission commander and the ship's physician.
That's horrible.
Hunters would try to enlist you to their cause. Holden, do not put your dick in it. It's fucked enough already.
She has a way with words.
Take that, Lugu.
Wow. Is that a gun? This is so cool. Wow. Yeah, how will Naomi handle this? This is just so cool. So cool. So cool. I like how Holden's like holding Amos back because Amos always wants to protect Naomi. Which is awesome. The beginning of a new civilization.
We're here to help.
Welcome, Count Chiwewe. I'm the administrator of the settlement.
Come with me, I'll give you a lay of the land.
Good to meet you. Hey, you here for help us? I am there.
All right, easy there, partner.
Oh my God. The joyous moment is over. Oh boy. Oh my God. Oh, well, yeah, this makes sense. Oh. Yeah, there's so many things that the unknown. And did they come because they felt like animosity, hostility? Whoa. Wow. Well, that was awesome. And the last part of this episode, just the landing of the Rossi crew onto this new planet, just made me so emotional. There's, I mean, just the thought. First of all, like when my oldest son is old enough to watch this series, oh God, I mean, he loves space so much, and he talks about going to space, and he's loved space since he was itty bitty, and now he's almost 12, and he still has that same passion. And I'm always trying to figure out, how do I get him to get close to space in any way? But most programs are just super expensive. They're just so expensive, like space camp and all of that. So it's tough. But one of these days, I mean, we'll see. But I was just thinking about him watching this and being just it pumping him up more to continue this dream to eventually go there, because that can happen. He's a smart kid and he has passion for it. So I think series like these and books, they're all about pushing you to your dreams and to continue to dream. And the fact of arriving to a new planet, I mean, all we know here is Earth. We know other planets, of course, but we're not living there. They're not habitable. And there is just this thing of the what if, and it's just so cool to see it, visually see it. It's very emotional. It's very powerful, and it feels like it's a bit overwhelming to just watch it. It's beautiful, beautifully done. I'm very excited for what could happen in our future. Who knows? The one thing about going to a new place is, yeah, you have no idea how the terrain is. You don't know what you're going up against. And hey, seek. Oh my God, she just ate a string. She literally licked her lips as if it was a tasty snack. Are you kidding me? Later on, she's going to end up throwing it up. Oh my goodness. What in the world? Oh, she just slurped that like a spaghetti noodle. That was so quick. There was like no time for me to stop that from happening. Okay. Yeah, I really appreciate how this started out with Clarissa and Amos. They definitely have a bond. They definitely probably can relate to each other in certain ways. I think it's cute that he calls her Peaches. I think he likes her. But yeah, I had that feeling that, she would go to prison. I don't know where her story goes, if she'll ever get out, what's going to happen. It's just one of those things where you just don't know where life's going to take you or why you're doing what you're doing. And yeah, so it's tough, very tough, because she could be someone really amazing in this world. But certain choices and decisions have stopped it. But who knows, maybe in prison she can do something to help people. So who knows? But I like that like I started this episode talking about her, and they showed what was going on with her. The idea of the Belters trying to get to these new habitables and planets makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense. And it's not even like I'm going there because I want to get rich. I'm a pirate, or I'm a part of the government and I just want money. They want free air and free water. And I think anybody and everybody deserves that. So it's really cool to see the reason that they're going to these new places, and who can survive it, who can live through it. But yeah, I wonder why the RCE ship, when it was coming down, why it had that situation happen where just debris flew up and stopped them from coming down there, or try to stop them. And then the Rossi crew got there safely, and I don't know if it's because of the connection with Miller, but it also seemed like the Belters who got there first, they were fine too. So that's strange. And then we have these things that they almost seem like a bird or a locust, but it's just some sharp object that, like a Sharingan type shape, and it moves, and very weird. But it seems to have only come when they were about to kill each other and fight. So maybe there's this sense in it can sense hostility, and it wants to stop that on this planet. That's not allowed. I don't know. All I know is this is awesome. I'm very excited for where this is going to go this season, and how many other planets we're going to see, what's going to happen. I mean, this is already just cool enough what's going to be on this planet. So I'm very excited to continue the season. I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you so much for watching with me. Bye, everyone.